Jacqueline Nestiel 13 TikTok.
The epitome of a world entrepreneur. From her humble beginnings in Jamaica to overcoming personal struggles, she is now an author and a CEO and the owner of 16 companies. Yes, 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 yes. She has been dubbed Jamaica's richest woman, okay? Talk about being a boss. Please welcome Dr. Trisha Bailey. So I'm gonna start off with Dr. Bailey, because you worked hard and you earned it. Can you tell us about the work that you do?
So I own, my main brand is Bailey's Medical Equipment and Supplies, and I also have pharmacies and real estate development.
Oh, wow. All right. Now, when I hear the word billionaire, I just go, wow. But, you know, looking at you and us talking backstage, you come from very humble beginnings, huh?
Yes, I did.
Tell me about it.
So I grew up in Woodland, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, extremely rural town where we walk we walk 3.5 miles to school each way.
Yes.
My grandmother, my dear grandmother, she used to walk 25 miles every Thursday. She loaded donkey with all the vegetables and things that she farmed, walked 25 miles to the market, and then she would work 8 hours until sell the products and then walk back home 25 miles. So I watched her go through this amazing journey, and the way that we had no electricity, no running water, we carried water in our heads, and so we had no TV, so I was a super, super happy child.
Oh, because you didn't even know that that there was.
I didn't know I was poor.
Love. Yeah, you know you were poor. Oh my goodness. You know, you were working and building up some success, but you had a very tragic accident, and you said that the accident that you had helped motivate you to be successful.
Yes, in 2008, I was in a coma because I decided at that time I did not want to live anymore. And I was in a coma for 8 days. I was in California at the time, and I was transitioning from California after the coma, and my larynx was clipped. I did not have ambulation, so I was wheelchair bound. I got on the aircraft, and then there was a layover in Atlanta. They placed me in a corner, and for 2.5 hours, I tried to wave, I tried to get someone to assist me, and I cried. And at that time, I realized that the disabled was invisible to the world.
Yeah.
A young lady later on came and helped me. And that's when I started Bailey's Medical Equipment, because I never want another person to feel the way that I did.
Wow, Trisha. This heart that you have, this heart of compassion that you have, I can't even believe it. You know, you've done so much and you've created so much at 46 years old, okay? You're talking about somebody been in a wheelchair, in a coma for 8 days. So you have created this formula for people to follow. Yeah. You got any practical tips for us?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm like, what?
Absolutely. So my formula, which I think is simple and it can be duplicated, discipline. Which means that you have to save. Whatever it is that you're making, even if it's $1,000 every 2 weeks, you must take a portion of that and save.
Okay.
Once you're saving, then you must now learn financial literacy. There's 2 books I usually recommend, The Bond Market and The Stock Market. Okay. Because it teaches you debt market, it teaches you the equity market. Now you are able to invest in yourself and continue to build.
And this is something women, we don't do. Yes. Okay. And you talked about real estate as well, like investing in real estate is good as well.
Because the one thing that is no more be made is land. So when you are investing, I always recommend to young people, make sure that your first purchase is a real estate, not a car.
Okay.
Because you got to have your dream home before you have a dream car.
Okay. So real estate.
Buy your dream home.
All right.
Or buy a home, a condo, a duplex, so that you can continue building.
Own something, a pair of shoes, some own. I love Unbroken because you shared your story in Unbroken. Can you quickly tell us about it?
Oh, yes. Unbroken teaches you how to become a billionaire.
Ooh.
It also...
What page? That's the page I want. But you can't jump to being a billionaire. There's things you got to do.
You absolutely cannot jump. So it gives you the process of my entire life story. I am completely raw, open. And the reason why I'm like that, because I believe in being kind and loving to everyone. And my gift to the world is to care for others. And in Unbroken, you are absolutely cared for. You'll be inspired. You'll be motivated. You'll cry a lot. And you say, holy crap.
Okay, I'm inspired right now because I'm telling you, somebody that looks like me is a billionaire, which means that it can be done. You have inspired me. Dr. Trisha Bailey, thank you so much for being here. And studio audience, you're getting the blueprint for how to be a billionaire. You're all getting a copy. You're getting a copy.
We're gonna have a good time.